Welcome to this video on custom lists in SharePoint 2013. When you create a custom list, the new list contains only one view and only a few columns because it's designed to be a starting point that you can change. The methods you use to change a custom list are the same as the methods you'd use to modify an existing list. So this video presents the information on how to create custom lists and on how to customize existing lists. It's the same thing. Let's start by creating a custom list in the Contributor Work Zone. Click the Settings gear, then Add an App. On the Your Apps page, the Noteworthy section lists the most popular apps, which include Custom List. Click its icon. Go to the Advanced options and give the list a name. Because this name is also used in the address or URL, we should keep the name short and not use spaces or special characters. After we create the list, we'll change its name to make it more descriptive. Add a description and click Create. The new list appears on its own page. The default view is all items, and the only column shown in the default view is Title. If we go to the list settings, we can change the list name to something friendlier. Click List Name, Description, and Navigation, change the name, and save the change. Note that the title has changed, but the URL has not. Farther down the page is a list of columns that are automatically created for a custom list, even if they're not in the default view. The title column is critical. It can be renamed, but it cannot be deleted. And, just like a file's title, this title can be used in search results. Here is the All Items view that's automatically created. Let's take a quick look at the list we just created. There's not much to it yet. You may notice the option to create a custom list in Datasheet view. The process is the same as creating a custom list, with the only difference being that the list automatically opens in Quick Edit. The rest of this video focuses on a complete example of customizing a list. While this will take a few minutes, it will put together many of the pieces we've covered in this and other videos. We'll start with the default custom list we just created. And here is the list we'll be creating. It displays routes, ferry names, photos, ferry classes, season start and end dates, and ratings, and it has two custom views. Let's create 4 new columns. Go to the List tab and click Create Column. The first column is ferry name, and the type of information is a single line of text. Data is required. Click OK to create the column. The second column is ferry classes. The type of information is a choice, and data is required. The choices should be Hatteras, River, and Sound. And we'll set a default of blank. Click OK. The third column is Season Start. The type of information is date and time, and data is required. Click OK. The last column is Season End, and it has the same settings as the Season Start column. Click OK. Let's use General Settings to set up some list features. Click List Settings. Click Versioning and Yes to create a version each time you edit an item. Let's keep 3 versions. Click OK. We also want the ability to rate the ferries. Click Rating Settings, Yes, and Star Ratings. Click OK. Let's test to ensure that the season end date is later than the season start date. Click Validation Settings. Double-click Season End to move it to the formula box. Enter the greater than symbol for greater than, and double-click Season Start to add it to the formula. Add a user message of season end must be after season start, and click Save. And let's ensure that two advanced settings we want to use are enabled. Click Advanced Settings and ensure that attachments are enabled and Quick Edit is allowed. Since both are available, click Cancel. If you ever need to delete a list, just click Delete this list. Let's go back to the custom list. You'll see the new star ratings column. Another way to customize the list is to modify existing views. A column for attachments is automatically available for a custom list. However, since that column is not visible in the All Items view, we'll have to add it. Click the List tab and Modify View. Scroll down to the Columns section and find the Attachments column. Check the display box to add it to the view. We'd like that column to appear just after the ferry name column. Since the ferry name is in column 2, change the position from left to 3 and note that the subsequent columns are renumbered. Click OK. Here's the Attachments column. We have our list set up, so let's add some data and see how that is affected by the columns and settings. Click New Item. Add a title, season start, season end, and ferry name. Click Save. We forgot to define ferry classes, and it's a required property, so let's do that, then click Save again. Validation detects that the season end precedes the season start and displays the user message we created earlier. Update the season start and click Save again. This time the ferry route is saved. We meant to attach a photo of the ferry, so let's select the route, click the Items tab and Attach File. Browse to the ferry photo, select it, click Open and OK. Now look at the version history. Select the route, then click Version History. Version 1.0 is when we created the entry, and version 2.0 is when we added the photo. Close the version history. I'll use Quick Edit to add another 5 routes. You cannot attach files in Quick Edit, so to add a photo, you'll have to edit each route individually, as I did with the first route. You can also create views to show the list in different ways. For the first view, we want to display only those routes that start on or after May 15th, and sort those routes by their season start date. Click Create View. We'll use the All Items view as our starting point. Enter the name of the view, sort by season start in ascending order, and filter so that season start is greater than or equal to 5/15/2015. Click OK to create and see the view. For our second view, we want to simplify the display by turning off some columns and using grouping. Click the List tab and create View. We will again use All Items as our starting point. Enter the name and turn off the date columns and the rating column. Group by ferry classes. Click OK to see the new view. If you want to display a list on another page, use the List View web part. Let's see how to switch and modify views within the web part. Open a page for editing and click Add a web part. In the Apps section, select the Outer Banks Ferries list and click Add. Note that the default view of all items was assumed. However, we want to use the By Ferry class view. Open the List View web part for editing. From the Selected View drop-down, Choose the By Ferry Class view and confirm the switch. Click OK to finish editing the web part. Notice that we don't really need to see the Ferry Classes column since that's our grouping criteria. So let's modify the view a little bit. Open the List View web part again. This time, click Edit the Current View and OK. Now you can remove the Ferry Classes column from the display. Save your changes and you'll see that the column is no longer in the view, but the view is still grouped by Ferry Class. In this video, you've seen how to create a custom list and how to use settings, columns, and views to customize lists. We encourage you to view these SharePoint videos, which give additional details on the options reviewed here. And be sure to check out the reference and training materials on the SharePoint Help site. On Connect NCDOT, there is a link to help on every page. Go to the main Help page and click SharePoint Help to see the SharePoint Help information. On Inside NCDOT, there is a link to the Help site in the header and footer of every page. Those links also take you to the SharePoint Help site. For information on upcoming SharePoint classes, log into Beacon and check the LMS training calendar, or contact the PC Training Group. Thanks for watching.